Up to this we have covered the array list and linked list in a collection framework. We have covered the all type of features or properties present in array list and linked list. We also covered the difference between the array list and linked list, when we should go for the array list and when we should go for the linked list. How to convert the array list into synchronized one, we also covered that. Now the next implementation class of the list is vector. So here you can find list comes in 1.2 version and vector comes in 1.0 version. Now you may have question how this happen, because the vector is the implementation class of the list, then how it comes early, because the vector was present in the early version, and now when in 1.2 list comes in picture, so vector we have modified to support the feature given by list. That's why we modified the structure of vectors so that it can also supports the list specific features. Okay, so that's why this 1.0 and list is 1.2. Now in this video we are going to cover what are the different features available in the vector. So one thing I want to clear, vector and array list are the most in the similar, have the same thing in common. Now the first one is underlying data structure is resizable or growable array, as it was in a array list. Okay, so because array list and vector are most of the features are same, you may have question then why we need the vectors, because vectors has some minor difference which add the specification of the vectors. I will show you what is that features which has the vector. That's why the vectors added separately than the array list. So the next feature is duplicates are allowed, as in array list duplicates are allowed in vector also. The third one is insertion order is preserved, means in the same order we insert the element in the vector, in that same order we get it. The next one is null insertion allowed, we can add the multiple nulls in the vector. So next one is homogeneous or heterogeneous element we can add, as similar to array list or linked list. Now the vectors implement the random access, clonable and serializable interface similarly to the array list. Now you may have question what is the difference then in the array list and vector. So difference comes here, that is the vector method are synchronized. Most of the methods in a vector are synchronized, that's why it's a thread shape. But in case of array list it was not synchronized. We have converted array list to the synchronized one by using collections utility class method, that is collections dot synchronize list. Okay, that gives us the synchronized version of the array list. But in case of vector we need not to convert it into the synchronized one, because it's already in a synchronized mode. Okay, it's a thread shape. If it's a thread shape, it's a slow in nature as compared to array list. Array list it's a little bit fast than the vector. I will show you it by practical implementation. So next one is best choice, means whenever our frequent operation retrieval we should go for the vector, because it is implementing the random access interface. That's why it is easy when we are going to retrieve. The worst choice will be of course as similar to the array list. Whenever our frequent operation is insertion or deletion, then we should not go for the vectors, we should go for the linked list. In next video we will cover all the constructors of the vector with the practical implementation.